Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to have a great time together reading the story that I have from the Archbook series, Jesus Beach Breakfast. This is going to be a story taken from the book of John, 21st chapter, first to the 19th verse. This is our children's version here of this story, the story of the great catch of fish. This is going to be written by Stephanie Hovland, and we have illustrations by Dave Hill. So this is going to be our story starting here in the first page. In Galilee, down by the sea, sat James and John of Zebedee. Then Thomas and Nathanael, too, with Simon Peter, made a crew. When Peter planned a fishing trip, the men got in their little ship. All night they cast their nets around, but not one single fish was found. The sun began to spread its rays, so soon the dark would go away. A stranger stood upon the beach. They knew him not, but heard his speech. So now dawn is here, and they still haven't caught any fish. It's taken a long time for them to just try here, and now that it is morning, they see this guy, it seems to be a stranger, and heard him, kind of saw him from the distance, but wasn't sure who he was. The man asked, "Any fish just yet?" They had nothing but empty nets. Try casting nets off to the right. They threw the nets with all their might, and soon they saw a big surprise. The nets held fish of every size. They caught more fish than they could count. They tugged amazed at the amounts. They're amazed here because they were obedient right away to the instruction here, even though they've been, doing this a lot already throughout the night, but yet they still understood the authority here of this man, and they just believed here that there could possibly be a way for them to still get some fish. And it was bigger than they expected. They were so awed here of what has happened, what God has allowed. And so they're looking more closely at this guy. Who could this be? I mean, they had nets here. They were ready. And the purpose of the nets were to catch the fish. And they were trying with all their might. And now they're trying with all their might, trying to gather all the fish. And so these nets didn't break. These nets finally were used here for its purpose and used for a great catch. They were so excited. They were so happy. This made their day. This made them just more joyful and more faithful in life. And so they try to gather all their thoughts, and they see here that John was first to realize it was the Lord before their eyes. Though they all looked out toward the sand, poor Peter could not wait for land. When Peter knew it was the Lord, he grabbed his cloak, jumped overboard, and rapidly he splashed in a race to see his Savior face to face. So not only did he get surprised, he had to grab something here to swim to Jesus, knowing that it is Jesus now, as if when you swim you need clothes. He did the opposite here because he wasn't thinking. He was just so happy that that's all that mattered to him right here, right now. And he was so happy to see his Savior and to see the miracle of being able to see him again. He didn't understand it all, but he believed enough to go to him.